I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveals that Thomas can't stop his evil deeds and hide from people. Thomas hated a lot of people, especially those who always wanted to oppose him, especially Brooke. Thomas's hatred for Brooke was so great that he couldn't stop looking for ways to harm her. Only now did Thomas realize his big mistakes. He made a lot of people believe in him and criticize and blame the person he harmed. Only Liam can sense that Thomas is doing something bad. But Liam has no evidence, so he's quietly observing it. If Thomas continued to do tricks, he would soon be discovered. Will Thomas stop his evil deeds right now? Will he admit his fault or will he continue to do this? Who will discover these evil things of Thomas and what will happen? Meanwhile, Thomas really did a lot of bad things. It would surprise many people. However, no one has discovered this yet to prevent and expose Thomas, proving that Thomas has hidden this true nature very well. He constantly builds the trust that people have in him, so it's difficult to know how evil he is. 3 months ago, Thomas once concealed that Sheila swapped out Brooke's non-alcoholic alcohol, causing Brooke to get in trouble. That indirectly caused the shooting that caused Steffi and Finn to be shot almost to death. But Thomas didn't know he was wrong and continued to harm others. Thomas was too greedy and selfish, and he only thought for himself without caring about other people's feelings. When did Thomas change his mind? Can anyone help realize that? Or will Thomas continue to act like that? Besides, it seems that Thomas has no regrets, but he considers it his hobby, continuing to find a way to get rid of the people he hates. Now it's certain that Brooke will still be the next target, and recently Thomas continued to harm Brooke when he called CPS pretending to be her and to blame her. This has severely affected Brooke and Ridge's relationship, making it possible for them to get divorced over the matter. This is also within Thomas's purpose when harming Brooke. Thomas has hated her so much even though she hadn't done anything to deserve such treatment. Although he knew that Thomas had reason to hate Brooke, he had no right to blame others like that. And no one is perfect, just like nothing will always turn out the way you want it to. Thomas was too imposing his thoughts on others that he let his evil actions overwhelm his reason. When did Thomas really stop? However, there was a big change when Thomas began to regret and wanted to confess all his sins, probably from hearing Ridge and Taylor get back together. Although Thomas achieved his goal, he had many different thoughts. Especially seeing Brooke so heartbroken and broken made Thomas think about his actions. Thomas thought that seeing Ridge and Taylor back would make him happy, but he had a completely different feeling. Moreover, Thomas will have to live for days hiding the truth, and hiding himself will make things extremely tired. Thomas finally figured it out and confessed everything to Ridge no matter the outcome. Thomas will beg for forgiveness from his father and how to deal with what he has done. How will Ridge react? Did Ridge choose to return to Brooke because of this? Did Ridge forgive Thomas, and how will things turn out?
Always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.